Chapter 68. A life bond with the Father builds up each one who is in communion with Him. 2,000 years ago, I experienced such moments of my soul elevation that it was these moments that gave me power, resolution, and certainty to spread the Father's love to all, even to those who were persecuting and killing me. Without the Father, I could not have managed to do it. It was only due to the feeling of the Father's love within my own self and due to a living relationship, a living communion with the Father, that I could perform these very deeds that you too can do. And even more, since now you see and experience creation of the Father and of ours, much more than those brethren of mine did at that time, when I was walking among you in the human flesh, visible to the material eyes. Yes, I started receiving the teachings from the Father ever more, and due to that communion with the Father, I began to realize ever more that I had come here on a wonderful mission to feel, to experience your life and anxieties, rather than to know of it from the outer information channels, to experience it all by myself, by having lived each day in exactly the same environment that you, each of you, live on that day, and to know personally what it means to be humanly hurt and despised, rejected and tortured, yet all the time to stay in living and intimate contact with the Father, who enables man to do goodness even to those who do evil to him, to love them uniformly, even as those who do good to you. It was only while communing with the Father that I was receiving ever more the teachings through His Spirit, thought adjuster, to the effect that I was not only a human, flesh, but also a spirit, and a spirit of a very high rank. And I would start to realize ever deeper that all the people who lived on this world and on a great multitude of other worlds, while communing with the Father, the way I was communing, would also receive the teachings from the Father to the effect that they were also spirits. Only they did not know it, and they erroneously considered themselves to be merely those material forms their material eyes saw. However, the true manifestation of their spirits would still reveal itself after their resurrection from the material death sleep on the third day after the death of their material body. And it is I who is that living guarantee that it would develop this way throughout the universe and also on your world, because I've laid the foundation of the path of the living and loving Father and pointed out the direction where to find that path of the living Father. Discover the Father within yourselves and start a living communion with Him in His worship.